All right, Nashville, we are back. And it's time for us to head into the Year 8 playoffs with your defending Stanley Cup champion Nashville Predators. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the repeats. You only have one opportunity to get the repeat. Well, you can get it again if you can win another Stanley Cup somewhere down the line, but if we can get this done, the first team to go back-to-back since Tampa Bay in the early 2020s, this would really fast forward our dynasty. And right now, I'm in a great position, right? As the general manager of the defending Stanley Cup champions, I feel great. But a first round exit to a team that we swept last year, a non competitive playoff run, oh my God, it would kill my value. And all of a sudden, I'd start questioning the roster and the goaltender, and we have to go back to square one. I almost retired, but the dynasty is the real goal, and we want to see what Maxim Anisimov, Ukraine Wayne, and the captain of the Nashville Predators, the Conn Smythe winner, we want to see what this guy's career ends up looking like, right? So here we go into round number one. I got the Twitch scouts on board. We've already gone through the potential strategy adjustments. We're going to use what worked last year. Although we're going to use Darius Hurd on the third line instead of Duke Draper, right? Now, that is a change that we can make because the third line last year was incredible through the first three series. But Darius Hurd at 85 overall, and I really like his offensive and defensive awareness. I think like those two stats, if there are any two stats that really influence the simulation, awareness, both offensive and defensive, I really like. So I'm going to use him on the third line. Draper's going to be put on the fourth line. And then we have our two young guys. Now, Zane Boudin's won the Stanley Cup with us last year, and he, just like Darius Hurd and Peter Chara, for that matter, our two-way forwards, have great offensive awareness and defensive awareness. But the Twitch-scouted draft pick, Dallas Ellison, that we got 26th overall last year, his offensive and defensive awareness are not really great just yet. Now, he is 80 overall, and he's a depth forward, but it's that shooting category that really raises his number up there. I mean, look at that, 91, 91, 90, 91. I don't know if that's going to matter with the simulation on the fourth line, right? So if we start to lose some games, if we need to shake it up a little bit, I can move Darius Hurd back to the fourth line, but we also have Alex Tuch, who is a veteran, whose offensive and defensive awareness, along with poise, is much better than Dallas. So we can bring him in as a switch right there. We also have Hampus Lindholm that we acquired at the trade deadline, but unlike Alex Tuch, Hampus Lindholm is not going to replace any player if they remain healthy. This is going to be our D-core no matter what happens. We got to play Westcott. We got to play Panayi. Kovalev and Poirier, this might be their last season with us, and then of course Drysdale and Dahlin leading the top core for us. But other than that, we really don't have much to change. Our power play, penalty kill, all looks the same. And the goaltender situation, I mean, we have a better goalie than we did last year. Because Yaroslav Askarov simulated so well in last year's regular season, it gave him a 90 overall for this year. So he won a Stanley Cup with an 88 overall. We got it 90 overall. Our team is better. Anisimov is now a 92. And look what kind of season this guy just had. 104 points. Yes, Ukraine Wayne, you have officially arrived in the NHL. And the guy's only 23 years of age. I said it last year. He was a 23-year-old Conn Smythe winner. He was actually a 22-year-old Conn Smythe winner. And now he's got the Art Ross, or he was maybe second in Art Ross. I forget. Nathan McKinnon is still up there. But Joel Lavallee with almost 60 goals on the season, he's going to win the Maurice Richard. And if these guys can just simulate well on the first line with Philip Tomasino, things will work out for me, all right? So, in round number one, like I said, we have the rematch against the Minnesota Wild, the team that we swept out in the first round last year. Finally, for the first time to get past the first round, right? And yeah, oh my God. Was Rene Fontaine not on their team last year? No, he did re-sign with them, right, because he had that big-time contract. I remember Kyle Connor. Who's the new one? Is it Kaprizov? Was he not here last year? I don't remember this. I guess Zachary Benson just got a lot better. And Kyle Connor, all these guys were 33 and 34 years of age. They just won't age out. God damn it, every year. So they got a really good four forwards, which means their power play is going to be good. Boldy, Allison, not great. Rossi on the third line is really good. The fourth line's a little bit weak. All right, so the forward core's fine. They got what they need. Blue line, okay, here we go. If they freaking keep the puck out of the net, EA Sports, I'ma be pissed. That blue line is weak as hell. Nicholas whatever, and Kalen Addison, 81 and 83. And the goaltender situation, maybe they don't need a good blue line with 4 forwards who can score and a goaltender, Jesper Wallstat, 89. Although, we do have the advantage, right? We do have the advantage over them. Oh, I can feel it. I can feel it. It's not going to go our way. I can feel it. Oh, no. I don't want to start the sim. Twitch, I don't want to do it. YouTube, I don't want to do it, man. I'm a winner right now, and I'm about to become a loser. I know it. All right, so here we go. I am forever grateful to this roster for what they did last year. They brought a Stanley Cup to Nashville. I want to remain competitive. I want to push for a championship, but at the same time, I can't be hating players that delivered a Stanley Cup. I'm a Leaf fan. It hasn't happened once in my life, right? The fact that we got one, it's enough. So, boys, just go out there and do what I know you can do. And let's see if we can get that repeat. We have home ice advantage. No, we don't. Yeah. Yes, we do. What the hell? Yeah, we do. Okay, we do have home ice advantage against the Minnesota Wild. Injuries, you goof? Oh, yeah. Sorry, injury report. The Twitch scouts are always on me. They always know what I forget. The Minnesota Wild. Let's see. No injuries to report at this moment there, chat. The Minnesota Wild are healthy as we are. All right, so we have what we need. We have the studs up front who are producing. We have the studs on the blue line that they don't have. We have the depth, and we have the better goaltender. On paper, we look good, right? On paper, we were the best offensive team in the NHL. Penalty kill, power play, top 5, both. Goals against was like top 5 or top 10. I mean, we have everything we need. Here we go. Year 8 playoffs officially underway, ladies and gentlemen, in Nashville. As I bring back the Twitch scouts. There you go. I made it a little darker so it doesn't get in the way as well. Game 1 in Nashville is underway. Oh, Kyle Connor are going to open up the goal scoring for the Minnesota Wild. Again, I'm not going to get crazy this year. I can't. These guys have had a great calendar year for me. Kyle Connor's going to get the second goal of the game, a power play goal in the first period to give his Minnesota Wild a 2-0 lead. All right, boys. All right. So a little rusty to get back in these playoffs. It is what it is. Now, we can come back. It's a different year, so I don't know how we sim. Morgan Fotinos, did he even score a goal in last year's playoff run? There you go, Morgan. It's your year to step up and show us what's good. Power play goal for Morgan Fotinos. Way to go, my man. So I'm hoping that we are that offensive team that can explode at any time, right? If you remember the opening night, didn't we come back? Oh, Peter Chara. There it is. Just like that, and we're back in the game. All right. I've built this team the right way. We've been here before. I can trust these guys a little bit. We can get a little confident, right? Third period. We've stormed back to tie it up at 2s. A third period. Who's going to get that game winner? Are we going to have an explosion of offense or one late one? Power play for Nashville goes nowhere. Power play for Minnesota goes nowhere as well. Man, a lot of penalties here in the third period, but both goaltenders standing tall. Morgan Fotinos scores with 3 minutes left. Oh, Yar, a 75 overall fourth line right wing? How is he even getting ice time with 2 minutes left in the game? You've got to be shitting me. He was trash. Yar? Oh, no. Yarr! He's a fucking pirate on the fourth line. Oh, no, not like this. We had a year where the sim was good to us. I think I'm going to have a year where the sim is shits on us, man. Oh, no. All right, overtime. We're only jumping in for the elimination games. Overtime hero, please, somebody. Maxim Anisimov, come on, buddy, show up. Oh, no, power play for Minnesota. It's a long one, goes nowhere, thank God. Yes! Peter Chara. Let's go, Twitch Scouts. Let's go, Twitch Scouts. We got this guy locked up for 6 years. He is a playoff performer. Overtime winner, and the Nashville Predators take game 1. Woo! It was a bit of all over the place, but we are a team that can score goals. Chara with a 4-point night. Holy shit, this guy. Fotinos with 3 points. That second line tore it up. Let's go, boys. What about my first line? Where is it? Where's Anisimov? 0. Oh, okay, that's good. If we got a win without Anisimov chipping in for a point, he's due. It's great. Okay. Alrighty, so that is a Game 1 victory for the Nashville Predators, and you got to think, going back to last year now, we have beat the Minnesota Wild in the playoffs 5 games in a row. They're due, right? They're due. You got to think that they're going to get one here. Like, they're definitely due. But on paper, Jeremy Poirier. Way to go, Poirier. Peter Chara. Whoa, dude. 3 goals in 4 periods for Peter Chara. He is. Oh, no, there was an overtime period, so 5 periods. Still, big time freaking goals here for Chara. Thank God we signed him. He would have wanted like 9, 10, 11 million. He's one of those weird freaking medium elite players who just start to simulate so well. He's got the offensive and defensive awareness. I'm telling you, man, I think that really matters. Second period underway. All right, we're coasting. Oh, Morgan Folk, the second line. Dude, I don't know what we've done. Maybe it's Westcott on the second line instead of Kovalev and Poirier. Maybe Poirier and Westcott have given more offense to the second Duke. The Duke, baby. Way to go. Kyle Connor gets them back within 3. Oh, we have that 3-goal advantage, although we've seen this plenty of times before, right? It was 4-1. It was 4-1. All right, Askarov, 90 overall. Askarov has got this. Yaroslav, my man, you got... Yarr! Mason McTavish gives us that 3-goal advantage again. Rene Fontaine, Askarov, it was 4-1. If we didn't get that extra goal by McTavish, it would have been a 1-goal game. What are you doing, buddy? You're 90 overall. I mean, I guess Jesper Wallstad is 89 overall, but I got a blue line. Emil Järventie, yeah. And the offense continues to pile on for the Nashville Predators. We can score. All right, I've built this team the right way. McTavish, Poirier, Järventie, Chara, Fotinos. Are you telling me Anisimov, 0 points through the first 2 games, and we're 2-0? We got such a deep team here, man. All right. Maxim Anisimov, it's time for you to show up, buddy. It's not quite working the first line, but I'm fine with it. I'm fine. We're winning, so why worry? No, he's going to show up. He'll show up. He'll show up in a game. When we need him, he'll show up. And he's leading the boys by example. You know, he's giving speeches in the locker room. He's first on the ice in practice. He's scouting the game. He's playing the other team's best forwards and best defensemen, leaving the rest to the rest of our boys. You know, it's all good. Berggren is going to open up the goal scoring for the Minnesota Wild. And that's going to be all the goals for the first period here in game number 3. Second period underway. As I said, we're keeping it calm. We're keeping it cool. I expect horrible things to happen this playoff round, but I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop. I know it's going to be bad. And there it is. Edgar Westcott, his first career playoff goal. Good job, Edgar. And it's a big one, too. It's a big one. He'll remember that one. Medium elite defenseman of the future for us. All right. Now the young guys are all coming through for us. And we just need Dallas Ellison to pop one. Power play for the Minnesota Wild goes nowhere. 15 minutes left. We got a tight game here. No offensive explosion for either team. It's a tight defensive battle, a goaltender's battle. Power play for Minnesota. Nothing happens. Another one late. What are we doing? Power play for us now. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We get the power play. Emil Järventie with 12 seconds left ties the game. The Nashville Predators will just not be defeated by the Minnesota Wild. We just won't let it happen. Overtime. Oh my God. Can we take a 3-0 series lead, win 7 in a row? Power play. Power play. Oh, it doesn't go anywhere. Oh my God. Darius Hurd. Hurd on the third, baby. This team is unstoppable. Way to go. Good call, Twitch Scouts, on putting Hurd on the third line. He got me an overtime winner. Look at the overtime goals that are being scored. It's Chara and it's Hurd. This is crazy. Oh my God, Amber Heard alert. Oh my God, the Twitch Scouts. Don't make me have to turn you off now. Anisimov! What the fuck? Who would have thought of this storyline? The Nashville Predators are up 3-0 in round 1 against the Minnesota Wild, and their captain has yet to score a goal, yet to record a point, and he's putting in 25 minutes a game, killing penalties, losing face-offs, I guess. What, did Ukraine Wayne party too hard or something? I don't know what he's doing. It doesn't matter. We're winning games. It doesn't matter. We're winning games. The Sim is giving it to our second line this year. Why? I have no fucking clue, man. EA Sports. It's in the game. Char's got 6 points. 6 points in 3 games played. It's the 3 games. Oh my God. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Did we sweep Minnesota for the second year in a row? 8-0. I mean, that is just... We're gonna have to deal with this karma coming back our way. Minnesota's gonna be the team of the future, and they're gonna whoop our ass for this. This is devastating on front of their home fans as well. Who's even showing up for this game? They've seen enough of the Nashville Predators over the last 2 years, man. So here we go, game number 4 in Minnesota. Darius Hurd, the last man to score in the last game. First guy to score here in game number 4. Power play. Nothing happens. Shots are even. Jamie Drysdale. We're going to do it. We're making them. I'm going to say it right now. I'm going to set myself up for a horrible, horrible nightmare, but I'm going to say it right now. The Minnesota Wild are bitches. They can't stop us. Oh, my God. We own Minnesota. Panayi, his first career playoff goal. LaValle, the first line chips in when we need them to. Power play. We're going to do it. It's 4-1. We're going to do it. I'm walking it off right now. 10 minutes left. I'm walking it off. The Nashville Predators have won 5 playoff series in a row. The defending Stanley Cup champions are marching their way back to the second round 2 years in a row, and we haven't lost a single game in the first round. Kovalev! He didn't get a playoff goal at all last year. Shorty! It's over. It's effing over. All right, I can be confident. This team knows what it's doing. Yeah, Zachary Benson, the future... Connor Timmins... Let's Yaroslav, let's calm it down. 5-on-3. What the hell are we doing? What? Third period? Wait. That is the third period. What? Finished game. It's over. What's happening? Why is it? What do I have to do? Oh, God, no. Okay, I'm just going to hit finish game. I'm going to hit B. The game's done! It's 5-3 with 0 minutes left of the... I can't jump in. Sim period? What do I do? Do I hit sim period or I hit resume game? Press X. Oh, thank God. I didn't freeze it. Thank God. Thank God for the Twitch scouts. Oh, my God. Okay, whatever. We won. Thank God for the Twitch scouts. They got it. They got me back. Thank God. EA Sports trying throwing some voodoo our way, knowing that we're about to get past the first round for the second time in 2 years. Anisimov shows up with 2 points. Okay. Thank God. Save the game. Save the game, you goof. Save the game. Holy crap. We simulated to the second round. We saved the game. And the Colorado Avalanche were defeated by the Chicago Blackhawks. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's right. The dynasty of the Chicago Blackhawks, the team that pushed us to 7 in the second round last year, got ousted in 6 games to our rivals, the Chicago Blackhawks. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, since I arrived in Nashville, we have been going back and forth with Chicago. Lots of different trades. Saros, Kemmel, Kovalev, Fotinos was the draft pick that we got from them. Israel Bales. What does their team... They have Mats Gustafsson. Back-to-back franchise first overall picks. This series has 3 years worth of first overall picks in it. Gustafsson on Chicago, Anisimov, then LaValle. Oh my God. So let's take a look here. Let's take a look at the, hang on a second, view lines. Let's take a look at the Chicago Blackhawks and see what we have here in round number 2. Now, I gotta be honest. Before we look at them, they were still good. Nathan McKinnon's 35. He's dropping. Yeah, he's dropping. He's down to like 91. They're still a good team though, and they still have Makar. Wow, they got. Oh wow, look at their blue line. Ephraim McNutt and Nathaniel Kadri. Who are these bums down there? Oh my God. And then the goaltender's on fault with an .890 save percentage. So they got screwed. They got what I get every single year. Thank God. Thank God. And Chicago, let me get rid of this chat while I'm showing lines. I don't want this to get in the way. Chicago, let's see what we got here. Chicago. So their forward line, Brennan Othman, Drake Batherson. What? How in the hell did they beat Oh, no, this is the team. This is the team that screws us, man. This is the team that screws us over. Now, they got Troy Terry on their second line. I can feel it, man. I can feel it. Oh, no. Per Lundqvist, Costin. This team is shite. But they do have the former first overall pick, Mats Gustafsson. Now, is he the reason that they're simming so well? 50 assists, my God. Playoff stats, he's an even player, but maybe he really helps out that simulation. They have a filthy blue line. All right, Korchinski, Brandstrom, Soderstrom, and Gustafsson. Holy Swedes. Batman. Yeah, Swede. Swede. Canadian? Yes. Korchinski. Oh, my God. Oh, that is nice and filthy. And they got 2 goaltenders that are basically the same. So either goalie's not great. I mean, on paper, we smoked this team. Their blue line is good, but I got an 88 and an 89 or a 90. So it's close enough. Although, their blue line dominates me. All right, I'll admit it. Their blue line does dominate me. Because even Brandstrom at 87 on that second line. Yeah, their blue line dominates me. Injuries? Yeah, that's a good point. Because what about Kemmel and what about their forward core, right? We might be getting lucky. Maybe Colorado took him out for us. Not a single injury. Ladies and gentlemen, how do the Chicago Blackhawks have that forward core and are in the second round of the playoffs? This is insane. This is insane. All right, so a team that went 3-6-1 in their last 10 to scrape into the playoffs with a record of 42 wins and 40 losses, basically. 50-50 over the year. But they beat Colorado, so they obviously simulate well. Kemmel is there. Kemmel is there. He is? I didn't see. Hang on a second. Kemmel is there? Chicago. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so Joakim Kemmel is there. And let's see what kind of seasons this guy's had. There you go. That's a good season for him. 41 points. I knew to get rid of him. But he has come back. He's only 27. So if they start playing him, maybe he can jump up to an 88, 89. Like, that was my dream of Kemmel. And then we got the first overall pick, and he became expendable. So, ladies and gentlemen, I love the way our team is playing right now. You think back of last year's Stanley Cup Final, we were 4-1. We won in 5 games, and now we just swept round 1. I mean, we're a team that simulates very well during the real-time simulation. So, you guys have already made it not a nightmare by getting beat in the first round. We're back in the second round, but now we have a rivalry series, and this is the battle of Gustafsson versus Anisimov, the franchise players. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us start up. Game number 1 in Nashville, ladies and gents. Second round, we are back at it once again. So, Mats Gustafsson, how does he simulate? Does he get goals? Power play for Nashville goes nowhere, and Morgan Fotinos, again, he has been scoring. For some reason, our second line, maybe it's Peter Chara, maybe his overall going up there has forced the second line to simulate a lot better. Where last year, Anisimov and Lavallee were counted on a lot more because we had the third line that was still doing their thing. The second line wasn't as good yet. I think Chara was an 84. The second line's doing great, man. Second period underway. Let's not get crazy. It's early in this series. Anything can happen. Yaroslav, I'd like to count on... What the hell is Morgan Fotinos doing? There were talks at the beginning of the season that he might be the one that has to be moved out in a couple of years because we got to figure out our second line. I mean, he is making a statement to stay with McTavish as I say his fucking name. Oh my God. The second line is incredible right now. All right, third period underway. I mean, Yaroslav, you got it right. They got nobody up front. They got a good blue line, but we scored on them. They only had 14 shots. I mean, where's their offense going to come from? How did they beat the Colorado Avalanche? Power play. Goes nowhere. 5 minutes left. Game 1. Fotinos hat trick! What is the second line doing to me? I mean, it's one of them good problems. Fotinos for Conn Smythe and a shutout! Okay, calm down. Stop thinking about the conference finals. You still have 3 more wins against a tough team that will simulate like a mofo. You know it's going to happen. Nashville stats. McTavish, 4 points. Fotinos, 4 points, plus 4. Dahlin, Drysdale, Panay. Anisimov. 4 games out of 5. He hasn't recorded a point. For some reason, we're still simulating well offensively. But for some reason, all the offense is being taken by our second line this year. I have no clue. No clue. Look, everyone's shitting on Anisimov now. We're 5-1 in the playoffs, and people are still finding a way. The guy won the Shut up. They're going to say what they're going to say. Just go. Game number 2 in Nashville. Nashville is looking scary this year in the playoffs, man. There is a wild stat that I could throw out there, but we're so far away from it. I don't even want to mention that number just yet. Jamie Drysdale is going to open up the goal scoring for Nashville, followed up by a power play for the Predators. Chicago ends up killing it off. 4 periods in a row without any goals for. And look at that. It's a defenseman who scored from them, right? Still no goals from their forward core. That's brutal, man. Second period, Peter Chara, the power play. Even the second line power play is getting the offense. The first line, I don't know what they're doing, man. First line shutting it down defensively. They're just getting hard in on the forecheck. They're body checking the other team's best players. And we're not taking penalties this year as well. You notice that? Last year, we were taking crazy amounts of penalties. Brendan Gallagher on Chicago is going to tie up the game late in the second period. All right, we got a game here. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. 2-2 going into the third period. Come on now, Nashville. Don't let this get away from you. Don't let this get... There you go. Peter Char, the second line. I'm flabbergasted by how successful... What is happening? Power play. What the fuck is happening with my second line? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. The second line is fucking amazing. Okay, I mean, you could take a lot of things from this. You could say, oh man, the first line is dropping the ball. Maybe they are, but we're winning games, so the first line shutting down the other team. They're minus one. Oh my God, Anisimov, no points again. I'm going to keep simming. This is crazy. That's 6 in a row. 10 more? No, don't say it. You're not even in the conference finals yet. This could horribly go wrong for you. Last year, you were in the second round. You won the first 2, and then you lost 3 in a row, and you had to win game 6 and 7. Calm it down. Johnny is a hacker. Oh, what did I do? That doesn't sim through the game, does it? That doesn't sim. Thank God. Oh, Jesus. God damn it, John. Don't fuck up. That's twice now. Technical issues are messing with me. In Chicago, and Dickinson's going to open up the goal scoring for the Chicago Blackhawks. 5-on-3 power play. We don't score. All right, so Chicago finally gets the lead here. LaValle with a shorty. Troy Terry gets the power play goal. Joel LaValle. All right, there you go. We can't get any 5-on-5 offense with Joel LaValle or Maxim Anisimov, but they can sure shit get it done on the penalty kill. First period comes to an end. We're down 2-1. I mean, at this point, we're due. I mean, we've won 6 in a row. We're due for a bad simulation, right? We are. You just got to think that we're going to bounce back from it. Troy Terry, all right, let them score their goals. Let them have... Duke Draper says, no, we're not giving up. We've been here before. We know that every game... My God, this team is a God mode. This team simulates so well, dude. Draper and Tomasino, the first line shows up in this game. LaValle shorthanded and Tomasino 5v5. All right, third period. Can you guys give us a 3-0 series lead? That'd be beautiful. That'd be beautiful. Power play for Chicago. We are taking a few too many penalties in this game. 3, though. Oh, I don't like it. Third period. 10 minutes to go. Still all tied up at 3s. We're 2-0 so far in the overtimes, right? It's good when I get the real-time simulation. Oh, 3 minutes left. Do we have a late one? 1 minute. No, we don't. So we're going to overtime again. It's only game 3, not an elimination game, so we're not going to jump in. Do I have another hero? Do I have another hero? Another one. Another one? I didn't see. Duke! Duke Draper, he ties it up in the third or the second. No, he got us back within 1 in the second and then scores in overtime. 3-0 and oh my God, we're 7-0 to start the playoffs. The team of destiny. I don't care about you, Milwaukee. Go away. All right, so we're up 3-0. LA's up 3-0. Philly's up 3-0. And Boston's up 3-0. What is happening? What the... Morgan Fotinos has 7 goals in 7 games played. The second line, man, they're killing it this year. Can we get back-to-back sweeps? Our rival Chicago, Edgar Westcott. Fucking 9 seconds into the game. Oh, no, 1 minute and 3 seconds in. Never mind. Power plays for both teams. Drake Batherson's going to tie it up for Chicago. Oh, no. I'm just thinking, oh, no. No, don't do this to me. They're not going to let me win 7 in a row to start, then have them reverse sweep me with 4 straight, right? Morgan Fotinos. Even Westcott's on the second blue line, and then Fotinos is the second line. What is happening? The second line, everything is chipping in. My first line's nowhere. Power play. LaValle. Anisimov. Where are you, buddy? It's one of those weird things where I don't want to change anything. We're 7-0 in the playoffs. We're simulating great. Cameron Ramsey, third line. Second line, third line. Yarventi. The depth. The fucking depth of the Nashville Predators is crazy, man. Holy shit. Are we going to do it? Are we going to do it? Back-to-back sweeps to get back to the conference finals? This would be a good year, no matter what happens. To show up, I had to ruin it. I had to jinx it, didn't I? Kale Fleury, or something Fleury, starts with the C. Oh my God, Mason McTavish, the second line. The second line, someone on the second line's winning the Conn Smythe this year. It ain't going to be Anisimov. It can't be. It can't be. Third period, coming to an end. Take that, Chicago! And Nashville is on to the third round, the conference finals. We've won, how many is that? We've won, 9 playoff games in a row? I can't remember what game we lost in the Stanley Cup Finals. Holy shit, man. Holy shit, what a team. What an effing team we got here in Nashville. This is crazy. Fotinos. Anisimov, he got a point. He got a point. Oh, we lost game 2 in the finals, so we won games 3, 4, 5. That's 3 plus 8. I've won 11 games in a row in the playoffs. What? This is amazing. All right, here we are. Back in the conference finals for the second year in a row. And the Twitch scouts pointed out to me that the Boston Bruins were up 3-0 over the Ottawa Senators and got reversed swept. So we're not going to have a rematch against the Boston Bruins in the Stanley Cup Final, which is a pity because we won in 5 games, even though we had 2 that were real close, 2 overtime games, I believe. But before we start worrying about the Stanley Cup Final, I mean, there's so many good things going for us. I'll say this right now. No matter what happens, this has been a great year. We won a Stanley Cup. We established ourselves as not just a one and done. Anisimov and Lavallee both had career years. We got our young defensemen playing in the NHL. We have some contract situations that we know are coming to an end, but we have the flexibility to deal with it. And in our return to the playoffs, we win 8 straight games to get back to the conference finals. I mean, if you're gonna be a dynasty like the early 2010 Chicago, you better be losing to LA in the conference finals in the years that you don't win the Stanley Cup, right? To maintain that reputation. And I feel like that's what we've done this year. And the second line, I have no effing clue, man. Why the simulation chooses some lines to just dominate, who knows? Something's working for us, though. So the LA Kings we have in the conference finals. Let's see. Oh, no. LA Kings, a young team. Who is this guy? Frederick Ramirez? Drafted 2nd overall in 2028. When was that? 3 years ago? What's he done so far in the league? Comes in 39 points, 56. So like a 30-goal score. He's got big tipper. What's he doing? Standing on front of the net? What's he done in the playoffs so far? 9 points in 10 games played, plus 3. Yeah, he's starting to do well. Frederick Ramirez, Quinton Byfield in his prime, 91 overall, 28 years of age. Scary player right there. Good offensive and defensive awareness. And then Yegor Sharangovich, 32. I mean, it's not bad. We've seen better lines, but still, I am afraid of a 91 overall, and this guy seems to simulate pretty well. Turcotte, who is 30. Elias Lindholm's 36, and Anthony Mantha, 36. Not impressed with that second line, especially with the way our second line's been playing. Third line, Bach, Dubois, and Radish. They do have depth on this team, I will say. Behind the 91 overall first-line center, they do have depth. Oh, yeah, you know what? This is a scary team to simulate against. Yakov Trenin. No, Yakov, come on, buddy. I need you as a secret agent. Double agent. Go in there and sell the game for us. Or for them, please. Defensively, Shea Theodore moves from Boston over to LA, but he has dropped, Brandt Clark. Remember him? We almost picked up Brandt Clark instead of Jamie Drysdale. He was the better choice, but he had high elites. Solani, I mean, they don't have a blue line. They got that one good player. They got depth. And they got a good goal. Okay, so they got depth and they got a good goalie. Yeah. So this is a team where I could understand if they beat me. I could. More so than the Chicago Blackhawks. That team, I don't know how they beat Colorado. But Colorado, even still, they didn't have the room for depth either. I think depth really does matter. It's working for us, right? It's worked for us the last 2 years, and LA has it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are halfway to the Stanley Cup. Check the injuries, John. Yep, sorry, I forgot about that. Tough series. This is gonna be a tough series. LA Kings. All right. So we have yet to lose this. I mean, we're due for some bad stuff. We are. I can't keep remaining positive here. Usually I can be like, come on, game, like, give me something. I deserve it. We don't deserve anything anymore. The game's given us more than our fair share. So it just comes down to how well our team simulates now, right? I built this team for offense. We're back in the conference finals. Home ice advantage once again. Game 1. Against the Kings, how is this sim going to play out? Gabriel Panayi opening up the goal scoring in the conference finals. This kid having a huge playoff run right now. He'll remember this one for the rest of his life. The locker room must be so positive and confident with one another. What the? There's 2014 left in the second period. Well, EA Sports doing EA Sport things. Second period underway. There's an extra 14 seconds in it, boys. The refs, oh, fucking Pinelli scoring on Askarov. All right, so we're out shooting them, which is good. We just got to get a few more goals here. Don't keep it a close game. We only score 1 or 2 by the third period. They can definitely stick in it. I want that explosion of offense. Elias Lindholm on the second. Oh, here we go. Yep. I knew it. There's going to be a team that you run into that just has a weird combo that simulates really well. Although we still do maintain the ability to score in bunches, and we're only down by 1 going into the third. I've seen this team come back from far worse. So come on, boys. Down by 1. Power play. Third period for LA goes nowhere. 15 minutes left. Come on, Duke Draper. Come on, Cameron Ramsey. Come on, Emil Yarventi. Power play. It's a long one. Come on, Maxim Anisimov. I need you, buddy. 4 minutes left. No. Oh, Joe LaValle. The first line does get it done on 5v5. And Nashville just won't stop. They won't give up. They don't want to be beat. The first line comes through. Overtime. I'm not jumping in. This has been so great when I don't jump in. I'm not jumping in. Are you crazy? Overtime underway. Can I go 4-0 in overtime? 4-0? That'd be perfect. We're so... Cameron Ramsey! And Nashville comes back and wins game 1 in overtime. I don't believe it. This is the team of destiny, man. We can score in bunches. We can come back in every game. 9 in a row. What the fuck? What is happening? The chat, John, put the... Oh, yeah. My bad. There you go. I'll get it for the next game. Don't worry. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're 9 in a row. We have a 1-0 series lead in the conference finals. Let's keep it going here. Times 8 simulation. Let me get the chat back in there. There you go. Thanks for pointing that out. First period, game number 2. This Nashville team is just taking the soul of every opponent they go up against. I mean, what are these other teams thinking, right? We can't get a freaking W. What the hell? Darius Hurd opens up the goal scoring for Nashville, followed up by Sharangovich tying it up for the LA Kings. But Peter Chara on that second line late in the first period gives us that 1-goal advantage right back. All right, second line. Come on, win it for me. My first line ain't going to get it done. Although LaValle did score in the last game, so maybe Anisimov got an assist on that one. Ukraine Wayne, his first goal of the playoffs is in the conference finals, but it's a big one because Morgan Fotinos follows him up, making it 4-1 for the Predators. There he is, boys. Emil Yarf, I'll get out of there. Kagoriev. Oh, we're whooping their ass, man. We stole that game 1. They needed that. One. 5-1. Get out of here. Yaroslav at 90 overall. He ain't making any mistakes now. He's got the playoff experience from last year, and he grew from last year's regular season's performance. He's now a 90 overall. Joe LaValle. There you go, boys. Just show them what you're capable of. Yeah, the first line showing up. Now, what the... 2 quick goals for the LA Kings. My God, just like that. Thank God we got 7. There you go. That's what I like to see. Baby. All right, Ukraine. So how many points do they have? Hang on. There you go. A 3-point night. Jamie Drysdale was a +5 with Darlene. That blue line, though. Scoring friggin' even strength goals. Oh, beautiful. All right. Hang on 1 second. Check to see if their goalie got injured. We did chase their goalie. I think it was just because of the amount of goals that we scored. Yeah, it was just the amount of goals that we scored. They weren't. He's not actually injured. I would have taken him out too. Save him for game number 3. You're not in trouble if you lose on home ice, right? So a 2-0 lead in the conference finals. We've won 10 in a row. Is it going to be 6? No, I shouldn't say it. We still have to get to the finals, right? This team is not beat. Stop thinking like that. Game 3 in LA. What are the Kings thinking right now? You know, they gave up the lead in game number 1. They got smoked in game number 2. And then Ukraine Wayne, who's been sleepwalking through these playoffs and still dominating, he opens up the goal scoring on your home ice for game number 3. We've taken their soul. We've taken their soul from them. We scored. It's over. We've taken their. I don't even stop the simulation. It's over. This series is over. We're going 11-0. I don't know if we're gonna go 12-0 to get to the Cup Finals, but we're beating the LA Kings. We're better. I don't care, Ramirez. It doesn't matter. Well, Yakov, you're supposed to be a double agent, buddy. Not like this. No. Yaroslav's got this. No, I'm not gonna start thinking about superstitions, all right? I believe in this team. We're going to either keep the puck out of the net, we're going to win 3-2, or we're going to score like 4 goals and win 7-5 or some shit. You know, we're going to win. Power play for the LA Kings. It doesn't matter. This is the team of destiny. EA voodoo gods have shined upon me very brightly in the last 2 years. All right? If I was a gambler, I'd be going to a casino right now. Doesn't matter. If we go to overtime, we're going to score late. Doesn't matter. Yep, Philip Tomasino. Doesn't matter. We're going to continue to score because that's what we do here in Nashville. We dominate and we win. 11, ladies and gentlemen. 11 in a row. We're going back to the Cup Finals on a 12-0 run. We're going back. We're going fucking back, baby. I'm not even worried about these pieces of shit anymore. No way they reverse sweep me. No way this team wins 11 in a row to lose 4 in a row. That's impossible. That is an impossibility. All right, we're going back to the Cup Finals. Would I like to get back with a perfect 12-0 run? Sure. But that's just icing on the cake, you know what I mean? I just want the cup. That's all I want. That's all I care about. I just want the cup. So boys, let's get in there and give ourselves some time off before the Stanley Cup Finals, all right? Simulate. Here we go. In LA with the chance to go 12-0 through the Peter Chara opens up the goal scoring. We've taken their soul. I'm telling you. Our team simulates way too well. Anthony Mantha scoring for the LA Kings. Nope. Ukraine Wayne power play goal for Maxim Anisimov. Let's go, boys. They are outshooting us, though. 10-6. Power play again for Nashville. Nothing comes out of it. 4 minutes left. 3 minutes left. And the first period comes to an end with your Nashville Predators up 2-1. Just keep it going, boys. Keep it going. The dynasty is real. Power play for the LA Kings. Anthony Mantha, Tatanka. His second goal of the game, tying it up for the second time. He's doing everything in his power to keep his Kings in this. No, come on. We're dealing with history. No! Anthony Mantha with the hat trick. Damn it, man. Damn. Wait a minute, though. They're never out of any game. Mason McTavish on the second line gets them back within 1. Only down by 1 by going into the third period. We've seen this plenty of times, right? Come on, Predators. 12-0. That would be amazing. I know I'm fighting for the dumb things right now, but still, it'd be great. Third period. Well, all we need is 1. I think all the good times are coming to an end here, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, the LA Kings are not going to be the third team swept out by the Nashville Predators. We are human, ladies and gentlemen. And Game 4 goes to the LA Kings. Damn it! It would have been so nice for the chance to go, like, if we were that good, could you imagine a back-to-back where you win a cup, you dominate the regular season, and then you go 16-0 in the playoff? That would have been the dynasty right there, man. But now my focus has changed from absolute confidence to sheer horror. What if they reverse sweep us, man? Everything will go out the window. Oh, no. The game's not going to do that, right? They're not going to give me 11 wins in a row to lose 4 in a row. It's not going to do that. No, we're going to win. We're going to win, man. We're going to win. Here we go. Game 5 in Nashville, please. If we lose this, I'm going to get so terrified, man. There you go. Rasmus Dahlin opening up the goal scoring. There you go. I need my veterans, man. Jamie Drysdale, you want to chip in? Anisimov, LaValle, Tomasino. I mean, how much more can we expect from the second line? They've been incredible. I need my veterans to get us into the Stanley Cup Finals. My goaltender as well, all right? So a 1-0 lead after 1. Great job. Second period, underway. Come on, Nashville. Don't just rest on this 1-0 lead. Get out there, play aggressive, and look for that second goal. We're going to need multiple goals to help out Yaroslav. Halfway through the game, another power play. 5-on-3 power play. What are we doing? It's a long one. Oh, my God. What the hell? Holy shit. 5-on-4, 5-on-3, back to 5-on-4, back to 5-on-3, back to 5-on-4. We're just letting them back in this. What the hell are we doing, man? It must have been delay game, trying to get it all the way down the ice. It must have been. All right, third period. Yaroslav, you got this on front of our home fans with the conference championship on the line. A power play again. A goal for Maxim Anisimov. What the was that? Ukraine Wayne scores in the third. How was it not a shorthanded goal? I don't know. EA Sports doing EA Sport things. 12 minutes left. We're up by 1. Come on, let it be Ukraine Wayne's game winner to get us back to the Cup Finals, baby. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going back to the Stanley Cup Final. The Nashville Predators back-to-back Western Conference Finals champions, baby. Woo! Yes. All right. Very good. Darlene Heard. We did it, boys. We did it. We did it. No matter what happens, this is a good team. We got to try to keep this team to Ottawa. Not Philip Forsberg. Not Philip Forsberg. Let Philly. No, wait. I don't want to. Because if Philly, if I cheer for Philly, then they could beat me. I just see what happens. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. So, Nashville, here we go. Back-to-back Stanley Cup Finals appearances this year has definitely helped establish Nashville as a true dynasty, right? Even though Tampa Bay, in the early 2020s, they only won 2 Stanley Cups, some still consider them a dynasty for the fact that they made 3 Stanley Cups in a row and went 2-1, right? Fact is that we got back to the Stanley Cup Finals, and it only took us 13 games, 12-1, to get back here. But like I was afraid of every single series leading up to this, one bad simulation can turn the story upside down. And we have been given the Ottawa Senators that might be their own team of destiny. In this universe, they've already won a Stanley Cup, and that's when I then traded to them Philip Forsberg so that they could continue to win. I think he's still there. And they were down 3-0 in the conference finals, and they reverse swept the Boston Bruins. Or the second round, they reverse swept the Boston Bruins, and then they just beat the Philadelphia Flyers. So they're a bit of a team of destiny as well. So let's take a look at the lineup for the Ottawa Senators here and see. Oh God, it's going to be Philip Forsberg. He's going to be, oh, this is not good. Where is he? He's not there. Yes, he's not there. Is he scratched? Did he retire? He must have gone to another team. Thank God. All right. So maybe that's why they were a bad team. Philip Forsberg made them bad. They missed the playoffs. They get rid of him. They're back in it. Shane Bendahan. I remember this guy. He doesn't shoot the puck. 62 shots, 66 shots. This guy might be the perfect left winger for Anisimov and LaValle once Tomasino retires, man. Oh my God. Tim Stützle, 91. So the same thing as a Quinn Byfield. An absolute stud. He simulates well as what, 20. Oh God. The Conn Smythe nominee right here. Tim Stützle. Oh Jesus. And Alex DeBrincat, 33 years of age. All of these guys at 33 just won't piss off, man. Offensive awareness at 96. Oh yeah. That's going to be a tough line to stop. They're going to be scoring goals. Second line, the captain, Brady Tkachuk, Jesperi Kotkaniemi, and Desmond Hodges. All right, so Hodges brings it down, but that's a pretty good. Yeah, I think Forsberg was there as their 6th forward. That would have rounded out their top 6. I guess they couldn't hold on to him. Barrett Hayton, third line center, pretty good. How dare you? I paid you the league minimum for all those years and stuck you in the AHL, and you do me like this? Igor Afanaseyev. Oh, you son of a bitch. Emil Yarventi's older brother. Robbie. Oh, no. Oh, no. Jake Sanderson on the blue line with Jacob Bernard Docker. All right, so their blue line not looking great. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. All right, their blue line shit, but they do have the forward core to cover it. And goaltenders, fucking 82 overall, Vejmelka. If Vej-fucking-Melka, I remember this name. Who was he on? Edmonton last year, but he lost. I beat him. The year before that, he was on Colorado and I lost, right? That was Vejmelka, Colorado. Son of a bitch. Yeah, it was Colorado 2 years ago. Karel Vejmelka. Okay. Pinto on D, Johnny? They got a forward playing D? Shane Pinto. Oh, my God. EA. They got no blue line. They got fucking nobody on the blue line. They got to put forwards back there, all right? They got no goaltender. This should be the easiest thing in the world to score goals. Now, they're going to score fine. I understand. But when I get a power play, I mean, what the hell do they have out there? You got nothing, dude. I can't lose. I can't lose to this team. Oh, please, back-to-back. Please, injury report. Let's see if they have anyone. Kozhajnov. I don't use a sore hip. I can't even tell, like, you know what I mean? It's so annoying. A sore hip, unavailable play. June 3rd, he's returning. He's probably their defenseman. So June 3rd, we'll take a look at their lineup again after, like, game 3 or something like that. All right, Nashville. So, as your general manager, I am terrified. This job doesn't get any easier with success. In fact, it only gets harder. With more success comes more pressure. And if you don't live up to that standard that you've set for yourself, that your fans have now set for yourself, all of a sudden you become a failure. Even though 2 years ago we would have begged to be in the Stanley Cup Final, I've just gotten here 2 years in a row, and I still feel unconfident. You know, I still feel vulnerable. Oh my God. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This could be an absolute legendary season, the beginning of our dynasty, or it could be a swift kick in the balls to where it doesn't matter what happens in the first 3 rounds. It all just matters about the Stanley Cup Finals. And if you don't win it, it's a failure of a season. Oh my God. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. EA Sim, give me something good. Askarov is going to be the star here. Second line's going to be a star, and Ukraine Wayne's going to show up. I know it. Against the Ottawa Senators. We are south of the border in the United States. Nashville, Tennessee, baby. Home ice for game 1. Power play to start. Goes nowhere. All right. So let's see what kind of simulation we get here. I'm expecting an offensive simulation just because their goaltender and their blue line not looking great, but they can score. And I was about to mention him, Alex DeBrincat, that 96 overall for offensive awareness. Oh, my God. How does Alex DeBrincat have 96 overall for offensive awareness? Bullshit. Oh, thank God for Joel Lavallee, though. All right. Calm down. So Kovalev opened up the goal scoring. DeBrincat gets 2. Joel Lavallee. Now, if the first line is chipping in, that's really good as well. All right, Askarov. It's going to be an offensive series. You just got to rely on our ability to score. That's it. I can't blame Askarov. He got it done last year. Bernard Docker. Oh, they're going to score like crazy, man. The freaking blue liner, 84 overall. There you go. Darius Hurd on the 3rd. Let's go, baby. I'm getting nervous. I don't want to feel like this, man. We've already succeeded. Power play doesn't go for Nashville. Brady Tkachuk, they can score. We can score as well. Get ready for an offensive series, ladies and gentlemen. Joel Lavallee, his second goal of the game. My God. All right, at least we built this team the right way for offense. Jesus. All right, let me get the chat back in there. My bad. All right, here we go. 3rd period with a 1-goal lead. Askarov, you haven't had a good game so far, but you could pull it all together right here in the 3rd. You could pull it all together for me, my man. Come on. Game 1 victory. This is massive. Stanley Cup repeat. Thomas Chabot, their fucking blue line scoring goals for the man. And now they get a late power play as well. A long one, too. Come on. 5 minutes left. It's a 5-5 game. This is crazy. 1 minute to go. We're going to overtime. All right, ladies and gentlemen, OT it is, and I'm not jumping in because we are 4-0 so far with this kind of simulation. I'm not jumping in. Get the hell out of here. Come on. Overtime, underway in Nashville. Who's going to be the hero? It's going to be the rookie, the Twitch Scouts, the rookie, Dallas Ellison. I can't believe it. They told me to keep him in, and he gets his first career playoff goal in Game 1 overtime of the Stanley Cup Finals. I don't believe it. The rookies, the Twitch Scout rookies have come through for us in the biggest ways, man. What a crazy game number 1. Joel Lavallee, 3 points. Darlene Tomasino. Where's Anisimov with a +1? There you go. -3 for Charles. Oh, the second line. Oh, no. The second line. That's all right. You got us here, second line. You did fine. And Askarov, don't worry about it. Askarov stepped up in the 3rd, held them only to 1 goal, and then stepped up in overtime. Good job, Yaroslav. Good job. 13-1. 13-1. We just find a way to win these games, dude. We find a way to win these effing games. All right, so maybe we stole that one. Maybe. Now, could we get a little bit better defensive game for us? Keep the offense going. I'll take that 5 goals by the end of regulation again. But let's keep the puck out of the net a little bit here, Nashville. Power play for Ottawa. Nothing doing. Game 2 here in Nashville. The Predators, the defending Stanley Cup champions, have the 1-0 series lead. Nothing doing, though, here in the first period. Yeah, all right, so I asked for a little bit more of a defensive game, and we're getting it. Second period, Underway, Morgan Fotinos. The second line is not done. They're not done. They're not saying, no, we've done our best work so far. They're showing up in the Stanley Cup Final. Tim Stützle, though, first line center, their captain, tying up the game. You bastard, Emil Finiseyev, the former Predator who never got a chance to play with Nashville. The former Milwaukee Admiral, I should say. Oh, no. Third line left wing, you son of a bitch. All right, taking a lot of penalties as well. Third period underway. We're only down by 1. We've been here many times this playoff run. Yep, there it is again. Rasmus Dahlin. How many times are we going to tie it up in the third period, man? It's crazy. Power play for Ottawa. Nothing doing again. Halfway through the third, are we going to have another hero moment? It looking like it. Somebody's going to have to step up to the table here. Less than 5 minutes to go. Man, last year we had 2 early overtime games in the Stanley Cup Finals against Boston, and here again in the Stanley Cup Finals, we're going to overtime. Game number 2. I need a hero. Remain perfect in overtime in the playoffs. Please, I need a hero. I need a hero. No! Bo Cage? Who the fuck is Bo Cage? Oh my God. And the Ottawa Senators are going to tie the series up at 1. Oh, we let that one slip away, man. Askarov gave us a good defensive game. How do we only get 2 goals against Vejmelka at 82 overall and that bullshit blue line? Oh my God. All right, relax. You're due for a regulation win at one point in this. So that's going to force it to game 6. You're due for a regulation win. Fotinos, you got Conn Smythe written all over you this season, buddy. I need you. And Maxim Anisimov, I need you as well. I need the captain to show up, all right? We're in Ottawa. We're north of the border. In Canada, baby. It's cold up here. Come on. I know it's the middle of the summer. I don't care. Peter Chara, huge goal. This guy does nothing but score huge Stanley Cup Final goals. Another power play. Goes nowhere. 10 minutes left here in the first period. Man advantage for the Ottawa Senators. Good penalty kill right there by your Nashville Predators. Shots are looking good for us as well. Get to the end of the first. There you go. All right, Vejmelka only allows 1. I want that regulation win, boys. I want that regulation win. We need more offense. Can't just rely on 1-0. There it is. Ukraine Wayne. Biggest goal of the playoffs so far for Ukraine Wayne. It's a big time. And Mason McTavish on the power play. That's a good start to the second period, boys. Show them what's good. I want that regulation win. All right, we won way too many games in a row to be playing around with multiple overtime games, all right? Hell yeah, Cameron Ramsey. Let's go. I can get that damn simulation working for the Predators. Come on, man. 4-0 lead. Let's go. Into the third period. We're not giving this up. Yaroslav at 90 overall is not giving up 4 goals in a period without us scoring at least 1. He'd have to give up 5 goals. That ain't going to happen, man. It ain't going to happen. 10 minutes left. Get that game in regulation done. Look at the shot totals. 43-17. Joel Lavallee scoring on Vejmelka. Get the fuck out of here, Ottawa. Get the hell. Maxim Anisimov. Ukraine Wayne. Get that. Ukraine Wayne. Hat trick in the Stanley Cup Finals. There it is. He's waiting for his moment to show up, baby. Ukraine Wayne. Hell yeah. Anisimov +3. Drysdale +3. Lavallee 2 points. Tomasino 3 points. There you go. My first line showing up when it matters in the Stanley Cup Finals. All right, so I got the regulation win that I was looking for. So we've guaranteed a game 6 here. So that's good. We're in this series. We've guaranteed a competitive series. We're not going to get swept out or beat in 5 games, all right? So that's good. Now we got to up our standards a little bit. Can we get the win? Can we get the Stanley Cup and repeat? This is the difference between a 2-2 series tie and a 3-1 series lead, man. Nashville, you learned this lesson last year against Boston. This is the game to win. This is the game to crush their backs, all right? Come on, don't let them back in this series. North of the border again in Ottawa. Justin Trudeau is in town. Good. It's a good luck charm for us. Come on, Nashville, please. Please, you can't lose with Justin Trudeau in the building. Power play for the Nashville Predators. It's a long one as well. Oh, my God. And a Finiseyev, you son of a bitch. Why does it always have to be former players for me that end up being Joe Lavallee. My God, this guy. How many shorthanded goals is Joe Lavallee going to score, man? That first line penalty kill is unbelievable for me. Oh, my God. Second period underway. Power play for Nashville. Anisimov, just power play's not really going this year. But again, when you're in a situation where you're 11-0, like I'm not making any line changes, right? And now that we're in the Cup Final, I mean, I'm not changing anything. This is the team of destiny. If they're gonna get it done, they're gonna get it done. I can't change a damn thing. Second period, gonna come to an end, but they do start the third with a power play. Now, interesting game, right? Defensive game. Now we can still explode for offense. They've been quiet in the last 2 games here, so. Are we starting to see their overall attributes starting to hinder their simulation a little bit? If they can steal this game, we're in trouble. This is a game where we need to win. Again, we're out shooting them. We need our offense to show up. This is a game we need to win. We can't have them steal this game, make it 2-2. We can't, because then they'll have their game where they win, they make it 3-2. You know what I mean? No, we got to take this. Yes. Mason McTavish gives the Predators a 1-goal advantage in the third period. Less than 10 to go. Edgar Westcott, my rookies, my freaking rookies. Great shot from the point, young man. 5 minutes left. Just hold on, Yaroslav. Hold on, Yaroslav. He's going to do it. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Please! We have a 3-1 series lead just like last year. This team is on fire. This team works so well. It's not going to do this to me, right? It's not going to just set me up for the greatest playoff run I've ever had just to lose 3 straight. Just to lose 3. It's not going to do that. It's not going to do that. We stole one of the first 2 overtime games. We won in regulation twice. They're due for a game, so I'm thinking it's going to go to 6. But if we can't win in game 6 or so, oh, Jesus, I'm so terrified. I'm so nervous. Home ice again. Game 5. This was the time and place where we won the cup last year. Everything's shaping up for us. Please, hockey gods, deliver me the cup. Morgan Fotinos, the Conn Smythe nominee. Less than a minute in, he gets the Predators a 1-goal lead. Come on, Morgan. He wants that freaking Conn Smythe, dude. The second line Conn Smythe, he wants it. 10 minutes left here in the first period. Yaroslav has played great in the last 2 and 1 period of a game here. Come on. Okay. All right, we're out shooting them. We're staying out of the penalty box. We have the lead. Everything's looking good, man. Everything's looking good. Second period underway. Oh, Jesus. Cameron Ramsey gives the Predators a 2-goal advantage. I don't believe it, man. I don't believe it. Are we going to back-to-back this sucker? After all the years of failure? Please. 7 minutes. Just get to the end of the second period with that 2-goal advantage, Yaroslav. I need it. 99 overall goaltender. I need it. Oh, my God. Please, just kill 1 minute at a time. Don't fuck up at all and get this sucker done. All right, bring it home, boys. Bring it home. Third period underway. Here we go. And I'm going to make sure if we're going to jump in, I'm going to do it a lot later than 3 minutes and 30 seconds. That was way too close last time. 10 minutes left. They're going to do it. No! Barrett Hayton gets his team back, but Poirier reclaims the 2-goal advantage. Come on, boys. Bring it. Morgan Fotinos! Morgan Fotinos! He puts the cherry on top, and that should be all, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get the timer down there, and let's jump into relishing our celebration of back-to-back. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we are with 1 minute and 7 to go in game 5. Just like last year, we're gonna do it. Darius Hurd, he tries to freaking get that 4-goal advantage, and they have a delayed penalty. We get to just watch this, ladies and gentlemen. We get to bask in our glory. We've earned it. We've absolutely earned it. You're going to the penalty box. Get the hell out of here. It's been a long time for the Nashville Predators, but that dynasty is official now, especially the way we got to the finals. I mean, if we win this game, which we should, 16-2? 16-2? Has there ever been a better playoff record to win a Stanley Cup? I can't think of any. This is insane. So we get to watch our power play with our top guys at the end. Lavallee, short side. Good save there by Vejmelka. All right, Brady Tkachuk, he needs to do something. They're down by 3. Tkachuk walking through. No, you're not going to get through our defense. Ukraine Wayne over to Lavallee. Lavallee finds Tomasino. Tomasino behind the net. Oh, my God. What a pass by Ukraine Wayne. He fed it back out front to Tomasino from Gretzky's office. No wonder he's Ukraine Wayne. What a fucking pass. Look at this pass on his backhand from behind the net. He's a genius. He's an absolute god. Ukraine Wayne, he had a slow start to the playoffs, but hell, he was letting the other boys go. He was going to go ahead, boys. Eat. I'll take care of defense. I'll take care of shutting down the other team's best players. The body checking, the shot blocking, the takeaways, the penalty kills. He does it all, man. And he got supported with the depth. Ukraine Wayne, you're an absolute beast. There you go. Just take it to the corner and waste some time. Stutzel, he can't believe it. Ben Dahan, Bernard Docker. Ottawa, you've already won a Stanley Cup in this universe. You got a good team over there, but I think it's official. I think this is officially the beginning of our dynasty. Lavallee in, quick shot, blocker side save. Stanley Cup last year, 11 straight wins in this year's playoffs, just to get to the Cup Finals, and oh, for fuck's sake, again! I'm trying my playoff call, and that shit's gonna go in. Come on now! Oh, last year was Pasternak, this year's Tim Stützle, and they're celebrating like they just won the overtime winner. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my god, let's try this again. And what a story for the Nashville Predators. They won it last year, and again, baby! Back-to-back Stanley Cup champions! The dynasty has begun. We did it, Nashville. We effing did it, boys. Let's go, man. Let's effing go. Oh, hell yeah. Ukraine Wayne is a 2-time Stanley Cup champion by the age of 23. Oh, yeah, he's a bust. Shut your mouth. We get to appreciate this again at Bridgestone in front of our fans. That's some good camera angles for that. Morgan Fotinos, the Conn Smythe winner. I don't believe it. The second line was incredible for us the entire playoff run, and he absolutely deserves that. And we moved him down to the second line as an afterthought, and he ends up being our best player in a cup run? Unreal, dude. Unreal. That trade for Kovalev and Fotinos was even better now. Thank you, Kemmel. Thank you, Kemmel. He's bald? I guess so, he's bald, man. 23-year-old dude. Hey, listen, God gave him great athleticism, not a hairline. You can't have everything. And here he is for the second year in a row in Nashville. Ukraine Wayne hoist the Stanley Cup on front of the Predator fans. Yes! Way to go, boyos. Way to go. All right, let's get some new names. It's got to be the Conn Smythe winner. He did everything this year. He deserves to hoist the Stanley Cup. Morgan Fotinos. Great job, you're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. Number 80, locked up at $6-something million per year for another 6 years. He is not going anywhere. That second line of Chara, McTavish, and Fotinos is staying put. Dahlin, you know what? Last year, he didn't get the chance to list the Stanley Cup, and he has been just anchoring our blue line. He doesn't get the points. They don't show up in the box score, but Rasmus Dahlin has been the man. Great job the last 2 years, and when we got that big trade from Buffalo, we knew we set ourselves up on the right path. The defenseman that we could link with Anisimov for the future. Westcott, Panay, Tomasino, Askarov, Drysdale. You know what? The new guy. He had some big-time goals, and we want to see what he looks like. Edgar Westcott. Look at that flow, baby! Look at that flow! The curly blonde afro. Edgar Westcott. What a beauty! What a beauty! That's a future captain right there. Or alternate. He's not taking it away from Anisimov, but he looks like a good Nashville Predator player. Hell yeah. And for the second year in a row, ladies and gentlemen, we did it. Your Stanley Cup champions, the Nashville Predators. Oh, fuck yeah. We did it again, boys. The holy grail of hockey. Lord Stanley Cup belongs to those legends right on front of you. The 2030-2031 Nashville Predators.